I want to share the best pasta recipe. If I could make one dish for someone on a plant-based diet to just like blow their minds, it would be this pasta. So I know this is going to seem strange. I know. Oh, it's so yum. The reason that this pasta is so much lower in calories and still amazing for weight loss compared to a normal pasta, and this is how I've been able to eat amazing, delicious meals like this while still losing 40 pounds. I just want to show you again, like, oh. Hello, welcome to the video. It's super late, I'm super sweaty. The lighting is not great right now, but I want to share the best pasta recipe. This is like my signature dish. If I could make one dish for someone on a plant-based diet to just like blow their minds, it would be this pasta. It's also great for weight loss because it has a ton of veggies in it, so let's do it. And thank you very much to Nick, who is cleaning up in the background. But the best thing about this pasta is that you can really use any veggies that you have. And so I'm just gonna use up what I have in my fridge that feels like it needs using. I've got some broccoli here that's starting to go like a little bit yellow. But if I had a choice of what I would pick, it would be kind of as non-negotiables, a leek and mushrooms. You definitely wanna have mushrooms in this. But I'm also gonna add like a little bit of red with this very wilty capsicum. And of course we need to have garlic. I'm gonna skip the onion today though, because a leek is like a hugely big onion. I just kind of peel the leek as I go. Chuck out that little piece. So this is my leek washing hack, is to just cut it first, and it's very dirty, but it's easier to clean if you clean it while you wash it, not before you cut it. Massive garlic. Okay, so I know this is gonna seem strange, but I love sun-dried tomatoes. They always come in oil from what I've seen. And I just like wash some of the oil off. I know. So the main reason that I can say that this is a great weight loss pasta is that we're going to just use so many veg. So you can already see I've got all that veg, I've got all the leek, and then I'm also going to chop up all these mushrooms as well. And then we're also going to just make it lower in calories because we're not going to use a ton of cashews, we're not going to be using oil. Those are the things that bump up the calories in a meal. So you can offset even something that seems like it's higher in calories like pasta, simply in the way that you cook it. And that's what we're doing. So while that's kind of getting ready, I'm gonna start cooking my actual pasta. Water is boiling, I just wanna put some salt in it. Nick already did that, which was really nice. And I'm gonna use these. No, I'm not. Yes, I am, damn. We don't have the pasta that I really wanted, so I'm gonna use spirals. And this is mostly just for me and Nick, because our kids have already eaten. So I'm just gonna use like half a pack. But you could use a whole pack. Okay, so this next thing, I always feel like the most decadent person on the planet whenever I roast tomatoes, but it's gonna be even like next level today because we're gonna do cherry tomatoes. And like these are normally like very expensive, so I'm just excited that they're in season. Ignore the very dirty air fryer. Okay, so let's make our sauce now. And you can use cashews. I'm gonna use a small amount. I used to always make creamy pastas with cashews until I learned from Amy, aka Broccoli Mum, who is my best friend, that you can use tofu, which also makes it higher in protein. So I'm gonna use a little bit for a little bit of creaminess. That much. You can just wing it, okay? And then I'm gonna go in with some firm tofu. You could use soft. It doesn't really matter. Half a block. Nutritional yeast, lots, soy milk, and some more water. Let's blend this up. Okay, so there we have this mixture. I didn't put any salt in this. It's so good, even without salt. I didn't put any salt in this because I'm going to use my favorite seasoning in the pasta and I want to be able to salt it to taste. Mushrooms need to go in now. This is my favorite seasoning of all time for this pasta. And you can get this at Trader Joe's. And then at the start of the show, which I'm gonna get ready now, is gonna be loads of basil, and I have a tiny bit of parsley. I know there's better ways of cutting basil, I just don't care. Pepper. A moment of truth, we've got to do some testing. Needs more salt. Look at that. So I know you kind of need to trust me with this, but I gotta tell you, with all those veggies in there, and the nooch, and like the creaminess of it, and that Trader Joe's seasoning, which if you don't have, just use like, I didn't used to have that, so I just was use like veggie stock, or I'd use like a vegan chicken stock. I'm just sit here and eat all of this, but we're gonna plate it up. Why? It's just too good. So the reason that this pasta is so much lower in calories and still amazing for weight loss compared to a normal pasta, if you've ever scrolled on Instagram and you kind of see what's around, typically if you make a creamy pasta, you just don't add a ton of vegetables and you use oil. So I added so many vegetables, heads of broccoli, whole leek, mushrooms, capsicum. I can't even remember what else is in there. And so what that means is that for every bite, you're getting half the calories. It actually works out to be about 2/3 of the calories of what you would normally have. And this is how I've been able to eat amazing, delicious meals like this while still losing 40 pounds. Because I work smarter rather than harder and think that I have to cut this out. And I'm gonna add tomatoes, which is gonna lower the calorie density more because I'm gonna be eating more vegetables. And I'm gonna feel very full and satisfied. So let's plate her up. This is a lot of food. Look at that, look. More basil. Chili flakes. Look at that. Okay, it's gotten super dark now, but I'm gonna give this a taste test and let's see how it tastes. All right. The tomato in there. Oh. Cheers. That tomato kind of just like burst in my mouth. Woo. A chili. Bite for you, bite for me. It's so freaking good. Let me know if you're gonna give this a go and whether this is helpful to just see how I add so many vegetables to make it lower in calories. And if you wanna understand exactly the principles behind this, which is how I have lost 40 pounds, I have a free weight loss course / community to help you get that kick started. And I'm gonna put the link in the description. I'll probably even like pin a comment for you to see. And I'm gonna go and enjoy this because it is getting late. You can see the light is super bright in my face. And yeah. I just want to show you again, like look, okay, just focus on this, like focus. Look at that tomato. Oh, the roast tomatoes in the air fryer. Oh, it's so yum. It's so yum. Oh, let me know, would you make this? All the things. I'm gonna go enjoy. See you next week for another video.